Poppin', it's your boy Wild Child DNA 66 Raw TV, and this is the new Music Buzz. And you know what we do every week? We bring you the hottest, dopest, the freshest new shit, and the artists with the dopest new music. Right now I got a special guest, my man Izzar, Mr. Shakedown himself, Red Cafe.
Salute. Thanks for having me. I'm good. I'm out here.
Thanks for coming out. Yo, I was just thinking before we got started, like, Ray, I've seen you grind. Like, I met you originally like about 10 years ago in New York, outside Jermaine Dupri's DJ appreciation party.
Okay.
And ever since then, like, the grind has been non-stop, from mixtapes to other businesses. So before we get into everything you got going on, just tell the people about your motivation, what keeps you going, and what your drive is.
I get my inspiration, my drive from just the people. You know, I read my timelines, I read my social media, and when I'm out in the streets or I'm doing concerts or something, and I'm looking in their eyes, and you know the passion that they're giving me back, that I'm providing a service, like I'm giving them, I'm inspiring them. That's enough for me. You know, I get people that send me you know, texts on my social media, and it's saying things like, man, you helped me get through college. Right. You know, I was just listening to your music. I was in Dubai. I met this kid. He's from Syria, right, which is over there in the Middle East, and it's very violent over there. You know, a lot of war, a lot of things like that. And he's like, man, in tears. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, you know, I listen to your music, and if I didn't have your music, I don't think I would have been here. Right. That's enough. That's enough of motivation for me to keep going. I feel like I nailed it, you know. That's my obligation to give back to.
And as far as like with you, it's a lot more. It's not just the music,
right?
So because you have a lot of other businesses going on.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give other artists coming up in the game, like about the music industry? Like we talked about a little while ago. Like you said, you know, labels ain't all they cracked up to be, pretty much.
Right.
So what advice would you give to an artist that's trying to get on, or an artist that's just trying to do their own thing?
Well, I mean, you know, as far as you finding a space for yourself, like being responsible enough to maybe being able to finance your own situation, right, you have to be a grown-up to figure that out. Right. But as far as the business is concerned, this business is, you know, you gotta have the good knees for it, you know, because it's a tough business. You got to be ready to work. We always say, you know, me and my dog Christopher Pons, we say, hard work beat talent when talent don't work hard. So, you know, you got to just get out there and grind. The grind is nonstop. You grind now, you're going to shine later for sure. It's 60% hustle, grind, and hard work. 20% talent. 20% politics. You're gonna have to deal with that regardless. Put your game face on, deal with the politics. You know. Now, I mean, and that's with any entertainment industry, or if you're an athlete, it's the same thing.
So what you saying like you said 20% talent, and that's something else we talked about a little while ago.
Because there's role players on the basketball team too. Right. That's the 13th guy on the bench, right, but he's a great role player and he works hard.
And what's your feeling on the music game and the music industry, especially towards rappers like yourself, who dope ass flow, dope as shit, that have been dope for years. Yeah. But in my opinion, I feel like you haven't got to that point that you deserve.
I mean, you know, I deal with the politics. As a lot of the politics was challenging for me. You know, I'm adjusting to how to deal with the politics, and you know, so the hard work is there. And the hard work is there for me. You might not know, but I'm very, very financially stable. So that's from my hard work.
Like I said, I've been watching you grind for 10 years, and you never looked like you was hurting for nothing.
Yeah, nah, we doing all right. but you know, so when you get that actual breakthrough, that's when the politics get out the way.
Gotcha.
You know, because you're gonna have to deal with that. You know, there's guys similar to me, you know, that was going through the same thing, and then you finally get that breakthrough and you see it, and now they in lights. Right. You know what I'm saying? But you have a talent like say like Tech Nine. That's my dog. Like, he's amazing to me.
he's
you know,
killing
he's killing it. He's doing well. He might not be.
Yeah, a lot of people. He's not on a lot of people's radar, but
they might not know.
He's killing.
Guess what?
Financially, he is.
He's doing very well for himself.
Right.
You know. So this is what I'm saying. Like, you might not know just because this guy's not on that primetime TV show that's talking about him, or on that magazine cover that's talking about him. Right. They just telling you. They're just reporting to you that he just made all his money. But this guy's out there that's making the money and you just don't know. So I'm doing pretty well for myself.
So
right.
Let's talk about the new project. It's coming out. You got the single, Pretty
Yeah.
Girl.
The new project is called In Us We Trust.
Okay.
That single is Pretty Gang. The next single is called Real Niggas Only. It's with me, Gotti, and Diddy. And I'm excited about the project, you know, because I have all the control. Okay. I can market and promote it the way that I want to. It's no clock on me, you know, because I finance it.
Okay. What's
you
the
know
date
what
on
I mean?
that? October 25th?
No, November 25th.
November 25th, I'm sorry.
Yeah, November 25th, you know, so it'll be early for Black Friday.
Okay.
And I'm excited about it, you know. On there, I got Fabulous on there, T. Juliet, Trey Xavier. I got Christopher Pons on there. You know, I got Trina on there, you know, produced by Trackmasters, myself, SO, XL. And I'm excited about it. Yeah. It's on Caroline. Shout out to Caroline. They like, you know, my partners. Okay. And I'm excited. I'm ready.
Are they helping out with the distribution?
They do the distribution, and you know, they just put me up on game. But the finances is mine, so ain't nobody worried about nothing. You know, they ain't tell me no. It's great.
And like we were talking about, like you said, you have everything in house pretty much. You do.
Yeah.
You have a team that does your marketing and shoot your own videos and everything.
Yep.
How important is that for artists just to empower themselves to do their own thing?
I mean, I think right now it's necessary for you to be able to be a one-stop shop, because other than that, you got to wait for budgets to be approved. You got to wait for financing, like, you know, and time ain't waiting for nobody. If you got a vibe and a wave and people are checking for you at that particular moment, you got to deliver everything. You got to be online, you got to be on the networks, you got to be on the radio, in the streets, in the clubs. Everything has to happen at the same time. If it doesn't, then that hole might be the hole that everything slips through.
Right.
So, you know, waiting for budgets to be approved and all that ain't really cool for me, you know. So I done did that. I don't want to do that anymore.
So So the next single is Real
Niggas Only, you know. That's R&O. It's with me, Gotti, Diddy.
All right.
And you know, it's you showing the different stages.
Okay.
You know, you got me that ain't really, you know, get everything that you said before. Right. And you got Gotti that just got his, you know, people start the lights shining on him. Right. And you got Diddy that the lights been on him, but he's still a nigga at the end of the day that's from the streets and he understand everything. So, you know, it just shows the stages. And that's what's necessary to continue to motivate the people. You know, you wanna stay humble.
Right.
You wanna appreciate, you know, what you've been blessed with, and just know your position to be able to give it back. Give back, even if it's just the knowledge, give it back. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Real Niggas Only is on its way in probably like 3 weeks. I dropped that right here on City 66 Raw.
Pretty Gang is on iTunes now.
Pretty Gang on iTunes now. Download that. The menu's on iTunes now. November 25th, In Us We Trust.
You know you're going to hear all that on 66 Raw. He also got the clothing line.
Yeah, the clothing line, you know, 19 Clothing. You know, if you go on the website, redcafe.tv, you'll be able to get anything. Go to the shop. We deliver that. We deliver in 48 hours. You'll be able to throw it down like this.
Yeah, I'm going there in a second, get fresh. Wild Child DNA, the homie Red Cafe. Where can they follow you at?
Right now, follow me at Red Cafe on Instagram, at Red Cafe on Twitter, Facebook, Red Cafe Live. Let's get it.
That's what it is. 66 Raw TV, new music, but we out here. Peace.
Need fast cash? Go to cityloan.com or call 877-553-9071 today to borrow $3,000 or more using the equity in your paid-off vehicle. The best part? No credit checks. Your car is your credit with City Loan. Over 99% of City Loan's customers are in good standing. So call 877-553-9071 now. When applying for a loan, be sure to mention promo code TVAD. Good luck, and don't forget to like City Loan on Facebook at City Loan Community and follow us on Twitter at City Loan. Now, back to the New Music Buzz.